All right. I don't like going to the feeder, and here we are going to the feeder. I don't think I will face the Harvest Child. I don't think there's much in it for me. We could. I think we got all the important scouts. We don't care about the hope reward, so we're going to do academic studies only if we feel like it. I'm tempted to lock in a couple. I think I'm going to go to the hospital and lock in a couple, because there are some fun ones that I think it would be a bummer to miss out on. Oh yeah, the plus 50 HP trophy is good. Although I've kind of grown rather accustomed to being rooted at the moment. I think it's working relatively well for this team. And yeah, I'm going to lock in, I think I'll lock in Jinx and Deadly, just because they're fun. Oh, it's so expensive to lock them in. Can we even do 2? Yeah, we can just barely do 2. Do I do Daredevil or do I do Jinx? I think Daredevil is more interesting. Having the bonus damage. Yeah, let's lock that one in. All right. Good enough. Only at the very beginning, Nendak. I think they patched that out. So at one point, during the 2 fights on the way to the mountain, which I think is what you're referring to, you could get the option for your party to be like, what if we just don't do this fight? And then at some point, I think they patched that out. Probably for the best. Oh, I know, Rusty. So that glassware belongs to my mom and lives in my mom's basement. So sadly, no more moonshine jar for me. Oh, fear of cosmic beings. That's interesting. So let's see. We have the lair. We would do a cultist fight and then the lair, or we can go left and pick up an oasis. Let's see what our team wants to do. Yeah, I'm good with skipping the cultist and the lair. I think that's fine. At this stage in the game. But that would make Fear of Cosmic Beings kind of like a good one, right? Robbie, you know I love that kind of thing. Alright, are you gonna invisible yourself? Nope. Well, our 2 high value targets end up being in the center, which is good. Too busy with Elden Ring. I see how it is. Oh yeah, we don't have the crit. I forgot. We no longer have the crit on miss, so I should stop doing that. That's bad for business with our leper. We should probably set up for a nice big hit this next turn on the leper so that we can try out our new action. Yeah, the new 9-minute speed runs for Elden Ring, right? Kinda crazy. Let's see. So if I wanted to get I don't think this is optimal. Yeah, I watched that run, Nendak. It's I was talking to Curious a minute ago, and it's a very glitch heavy speed run, which is awesome, you know, very very cool, etc. But it feels a little bad just because of how heavily glitched that particular run is. It's basically all just running around. There's like no fighting at all. I did a really good job splitting damage here. All because I wanted the leper to get a hit in. So I think the game has already been patched. Citation needed on that one, but I think that all of these big... all the speed runs are done on kind of like the initial release patch, I think. And that like that I don't know what they call it, skipping thing is has since been patched out of the game or lessened. But citation needed on that one. Wow, we got a mastery out of that. All right, so watch. We're gonna go to the Oasis, and everybody's gonna lose their minds, and hate one another because of it. Fight or fight with vulnerable? I'll take fight with vulnerable, please, garçon. Okay, we got double blind. So as much as I hate to do it, I think I'm gonna set up a combo here so the leper has a target option. Oh, I despise her more than anything.
Empowered, emboldened.
Oh, no question, Nendak. I love speedrunning like as a category and as a concept. Wow, you still have 50 blight resist that way, do ya? Oh, we don't get the fire anyways either.
Early results.
16, that has to be like the low end of what is even possible. And I guess we just get the kill there, so... Should have probably kept Magnesium Rain, because now we've got a whole bunch in the back, and I don't actually think we have a good corpse clear with Magnesium Rain on cooldown. Let's see, we're gonna get the kill there. I think we continue trying to attract the enemy here. And I know we're not going to land this, but... $28 feels better. That feels more like what I'm looking for. Oh, she's doing Billows Whale.
The slow suffering begins.
Ugh. Now we're all stressed out. Not having good backline or being blight resistant reliant is just so punishing. Stress heal. He says brilliant my love, and stress heals himself. You gotta scratch your head on that one. Yeah, I should have just saved it for that, Robbie. No question.
An opportunity.
Had to take the 50-50. There was no reason not to. Alright, would have liked to have done some stress healing there, but everybody kind of dodged the thresholds. The feeder is just... it's the worst.
The one pleasant in the extreme.
Oh, current patch. That's insane.
Noble and necessary.
I'm impressed that they haven't patched out that warp ability. That just seems like the kind of thing you remove. Yeah, poor Bonnie still needs some love. So I was looking at the the future patch notes, and I guess we don't know exactly when the next Darkest Dungeon 2 patch is coming out, but the permanent upgrades that are listed, permanent hero upgrades, I think is very interesting and has the potential to turn things quite... Okay, so here we go. So this is the one that I would choose here, as much as, I mean, I guess now you are a tippler with resolution and lazy, and for some reason we're going to ruin someone's relationship, and we might as well get 3 stress healing and the items. How much? That was -4 to their relationship, just for the record. That's why I dread the Oasis. It seems so bad. And then I'm going to go right and pick up the Mastery, because we actually... Barristan getting 1 more stress just means that Sarmenti can knock it down in about 2 seconds.
Tended by toothy fiends.
So, okay, so the bug is pretty core to the game's mechanics and design. That makes sense to me. Oh, of course. No more stress heal. Let's see. Blight 50, Blight 50... I love coming to the feature and blighting things anyways. But yeah, I think I am hopeful that the permanent hero upgrades are going to be interesting and allow you to specialize the heroes to kind of the play styles that you've decided you're interested in playing. I think that would be very, very fun and might open up paths for, say, the Grave Robber to become more viable, or Bonnie to become more viable. Because I agree. Like, I think the Grave Robber is, from Darkest Dungeon 1 and 2, just one of my favorites across the board. And I would love to see her more viable. Ever since we swapped these trinkets, I feel like our leper has been low rolling. Oh, that's very interesting. Using up the laudanum, since now we're sitting on... We have the Oasis water too, so I don't want to be overly precious with it. When you say the crit mechanic, Sam, are you referring to what I think of as when I say the crit mechanic, which is basically just that no matter what I do, I never get crits. Let's see. So we have the leper. Oh, the 2 stuns. Nasty.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
You love the 2 stuns. All right, leper. We need to start getting you some big hits. But yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I'm trying to think there was another game that had a similar mechanic to it. Now, oh yeah, it was Paracelsus and Baldwin that we need to find ways to make them friends with one another. Is there anything we could do to make the 2 of them like each other more right now? I don't think so, but it definitely does, Rusty, for sure. There's more self-healing, but it doesn't always translate into kind of like reliable, because the thing about reliable healing, because the thing about any self-heal is if you have a dot, you obviously can't rely on getting to your turn in order to self-heal, right? So, you know, you will get a Death's Door proc if you are on Death's Door and have a dot before you have the opportunity to self-heal. And the Grave Robber is such a glass cannon. It is very nerve-wracking. Like, I really want to play a tank Grave Robber. That's still on my list. But you need like a Night Sworn, a reliable way to generate stealth so that you can have that first turn repartee. I think repartee is the name of it, at least. I don't have a grave robber that I can check right now.
When deliberation is exhausted, trust your instinct.
How are we doing on baubles? 94. So let's go hard left, because this will give us one more chance to hopefully pick up 6 baubles, so that if there's a reverberating redoubt in there, because I think I would still, I would swap in a reverberating redoubt on Barristan, I think. All right, we just had an improvement, so it looks like Paracelsus and our leper are no longer in the danger zone. An antiquarian, my favorite. Oh, festering vapors right off the bat is kind of a jerk move. So that's an interesting one, Rusty, because I am not actually sure that I fully know what the Death's Door resist is on any particular character, which is an odd thing to say, but like I'm just kind of thinking about it, and I'm like, what are the current Death's Door resists? Is that a known quantity? Hitting through those dodges.
An unavoidable end.
I know it's high, to be sure. So given that we're blind, I think I'm just gonna still do the 50-50.
A promising development.
Plus flame, plus relationships. Okay, that makes a lot of sense, Nendak. But it's not in the UI anywhere. Is that correct? I think that's the case.
A master stroke.
Dang, we just absolutely wrecked that pupper. She is super squished, but I think that's mostly her max HP more than anything else. Let's check. 75 plus 9 relationship plus 10 flame. You are correct. Well played, Nendak. You are a you have a lot of game knowledge, and I appreciate it.
Collaboration confers advantage.
Let's use that last laudanum and well, she's super mobile, and she's also super fun to play as like a as that kind of character. Let's see. So we don't really need a solemnity. Guess I'll just intimidate for the weaken. But yeah, I think she has crazy potential. But in her current form, her low max HP makes her very dangerous to play with. I just got rid of those dots. Thank you very much. Yeah, her poison dart is very strong, to be sure. You know, I haven't had much luck with Malediction on the Occultist. It was only in a recent run where I really realized how strong the melee attack is for generating unchecked power. It's very like that. That ability, if you can get your juggling right around it, can generate an insane amount of unchecked power that is very interesting. Oh, are you really going first right now? All right. Slot 2 Occultist. That's an interesting one. Let's just remove your dodge.
Collaboration confers advantage.
I want the stress heal from the Jester's crit. So I think I'm just gonna make it a nice big crit. Oh. Alright, well. There we go. Turned him into ink.
And effective.
Not interested in either of those relics. Now, do we pick up any baubles? No, unfortunately we did not. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Ah, yeah, so, ooh, calming incense, not really what we're looking for. So we didn't quite get to the 100, which means there'll definitely be a reverberating redoubt hanging out in here.
Remain fixed.
Annotated textbook. Never used that one. But we could pick up the Hag's Hoard, which is a more HP for Barristan than what Barristan is currently doing by 5%. Roast pig with fixins is tempting, but I think we're kind of okay on that front. Like, I don't necessarily want to spend the money. 5% HP is pretty minor. I don't think we bother. I think we're good enough. Now, Rusty, you're a good one for sure. Extremely supportive. Let's see, are we? I kind of want to save the Warhorn for the final fight, I think. Chalk Dust can just go away. I think. We have too much healing, but that's okay. Yeah, I mean this run is being heavily carried by positive relationships. We've been very lucky in that regard. Okay, no blind to speak of, so
A master stroke.
I love the crit on Sarmenti though. It's no joke. A hypothesis. Which is the hypothesis? Oh my gosh, crit. It's a little crit action.
Well done.
Wouldn't mind Barristan popping up to 5 pips. 2 for killing something. Really? At 4 stress pips. Really? That's how that's gonna be? We have to kind of slow roll if we even want a chance here. There's no way we're gonna get a stress heal on Barristan, but maybe by going first we can trigger this. Nope, we can't trigger it either. Okay, it's just the way it's gonna be, I guess. I'm gonna get rid of the corpses. And Barristan. Oh, there goes that. That's Sam, it's a little punishing, it feels like. Concoctions and powders. I don't think we need that in our life. Those should have been thrown away a long time ago. All right, academic study. There's things I want from the academic study. Not a lot, I will admit, but... So this is... Well, we have to do it, so it doesn't really matter. We'd be jeopardizing Jinx here, and we'd be jeopardizing very little here. So we'll go with this one. See if we get anything. Pick up Dark Curiosity.
In this world, wealth is worthless without purpose.
And we get rousing tunes. Those aren't bad. I'll take them. Even though now we have to throw things away. And creature den, don't mind if I do. I just think like 2 pips. The plus 40% melee trinket. That's one we already have. That's what we're rocking with Baldwin at the moment. Right, Nendak? Let's get rid of that. Or is there a different plus 40% trinket that comes from the academic study that maybe I'm not aware of? The ones from the academic study that I am particularly fond of is well, there's a few that I think are particularly strong. The 25% chance to stun one is very, very nice. I have never seen that one, Nendak. What is the... That's very interesting to me. Everyone wants to leave but Baldwin. Oh my gosh, it's going to ruin their relationship. So annoying. I'm still going to do it, but... Yep. Oh, that's really frustrating. That's super interesting, Nendak. I would love to see that one. Start working down the spoders. Do you know the name of that one? So, Robbie, I'm working on that. I don't have one yet, but it is in the works, and it is my intention to have one. I'm not too nervous right now, so I'm just gonna do some stress healing. But yeah, expect that in the coming weeks. Now that I'm back from the West Coast, I have some time to get it all set up and get everything sorted. As a side note, if you have any recommendations on what that Discord should be named, I'm very open to those, because I haven't been able to come up with a good name.
Cooperation is the key.
Yeah, I mean the Plague Doctor continues to be extremely strong, almost to a fault, as the best healer by an order of magnitude. It's nice that the spiders don't leave corpses, though. That's something. Ooh.
Early results are encouraging.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, I guess the spiders do leave corpses, and now we have a rampant mutation. I thought it was unstable. Maybe they're different. This fight's actually kind of going poorly. I'm really sad we don't have Reverberating Redoubt going here, but we do have a Tempest Leper. Yeah, I mean, the only problem, though, Rusty, is that we ended up in a situation where... oh, gosh. How are we gonna... Where the Plague Doctor became so critical because they were top tier as a stress healer and top tier as... Excuse me? Are you for serious right now? All right, we'll try and land the blind here and hold that for next time. But yeah, you had the Plague Doctor who was almost completely indispensable because they were the best healer, they were the best stress healer. Well, I'm gonna go looking for it because it sounds amazing. Okay, we have the blind up, so I think we can safely do this. I kind of don't want to finish this turn. We have the combo, so we're gonna go for the stun. Nice. Yeah, the Plague Doctor was very, very powerful. Now, we just have to hope that the leopard does not get the kill here. 24. Yeah, you'd get the kill. This is so frustrating. Because we want it to die later. This is 10. All right. Let's do that. So we want it to die right now. As quickly as possible. Okay, which is not going to happen exactly the way that I wanted it to. Because of Death's Door. Are you joking me right now?
An unavoidable end.
I'm so upset. I wanted to save all these tokens for this fight, and now look at me. 3 to 8 feels very bad. Let's just hew for, yeah, picking up the blind is unfortunate. Ooh, wow. We're starting out with a lot of dogs doing a lot of things. That's a stress attack. Big ol' stress attack. Oh, and Sarmenti's like, but there wasn't enough stress, so I'm going to add a little more, please. I'm going to spend a Caltrop here, just because we're getting great value out of removing things there. And you're always appreciated when you're here, Rusty, for sure. I think, to be on the safe side, we'll just knock that stress off. Fetch can't move us, so that's not too disastrous. I'm going to be looking for an indiscriminate science opportunity here for sure. I hate that we have a blind right now, but we rolled the dice and it ended in our favor. I kind of want the Rabid Gnashers to hit in, so I'm just gonna do this heal and not do the indiscriminate science, even though it would have been a very chunky heal. A coast jumper. That's a new one for me. Let's see. I feel like I'm getting some bad luck with our Death's Door procs right now. Yeah, Nendak. That is a very interesting trinket to me, for sure. Let's see. I think we were gonna get the dodge there anyways, so we might as well do that. These dogs are doing a great job avoiding taunt right now. I don't want one all the way at the back, so I'm going to do that. Probably should have healed Sarmenti now that I look at it, because we're just kind of behind on heals right now. Man, just can't catch a break stress-wise, can I?
An interminable conflict.
It really is interminable. Okay, please give me a chance to do some healing of all ilks. I'll do this. The problem is with Mournful Howl, I really just need to finish this off. Oh, I don't get to finish it off. Noted. All right. Okay. Can Indiscriminate Science remove Root? That is an interesting question. Ooh, everyone gets one less negative quirk. That's a great one to end on. Although I think it takes effect after we get our new quirks. Bleed resist, blight resist, death's door. We'll let all those go. Barristan had paralytic. Oh, he picked up rabies. How did I even miss that? How annoying is that? Yeah, well, we're not doing anything with that. So, yay for diseases that have no counterplay. Barristan's tearing up relationships. Grumble, grumble. Elite. Gasp. I think we encore here because I think we kill these two back ones with 2 plague grenades. Maybe not kill, but close. Nope. Okay, didn't quite get either of the kills. Yeah, right, Rusty. I'm no spring chicken, my friend. I seem to remember we compared ages once before, and we were close. Oh. Just the endless stress. Ah, well, we just replaced that with typhoid. How nice. If flame is above 50%, 2 blind. Oh, and combat start -1 at max HP. That's about as bad as it can get. Lovely. If Barristan has a meltdown... Oh, now he has smallpox. Okay, that's a thing. Wow. Just... Alright, so I think that the... Well, Nendak, we only had that for 1 round. Go figure. So you're going. So if we kill you, we don't get another stress heal here. So I'm actually gonna... I'm gonna slow roll this a little bit. Oh, cleaning up after Barristan is just not fun. Let's just do the heal, and now we get the stress heal. Yeah, it doesn't stack, but it's not a great one either. 15% chance of days on round start and minus 20% max HP. I think that's worse, honestly. For NPR. Is there a reason that he's getting so many diseases? Did I miss a memo or something? I should probably try for 1 more with the remaining moves here. But we've already put Taunt here, so he's not even going to be taking the hits. There's nothing to do. Barristan is just going to have smallpox going into the final fight, which is pretty lame, if you ask me. Yeah, 48 hit points does not feel nearly as good as the 60 that he had before. That would be quite the negative quirk, Sam, to have show up. Wait, I have a mic with a boom. Uh-oh, do I not sound like I have a mic with a boom, Rusty? That would be tragic. I just hit it, just right here. Lurking just off screen. All right, so the disease is a bummer because there is nothing left that could lessen the disease. So we're just stuck with it through the mountain. I don't think it's going to be a difference maker in this particular one. We have more healing salve than sense, so hastened enemies, slightly annoying. Hello. That was... Headbutt never ceases to surprise me with the amount of damage that it can pump out. Yeah, 24 crit. What was... I guess we were vulnerable, maybe? Let's see, we have a blind, so let's... Oh, I think we just used up our blind. Let's get these guys cooking. No need to use the combo anymore. Save the combo for later. Like a little snack. There we go. That's more what I like. I like 4 point. I'm glad to hear it, Robbie. I have some work to do on it. That's on my list of weekend projects, is I need to tweak some of my audio settings. This sound, the game sound could go up a little bit. Let me know if that's more better. I'm always curious. I just want to make sure that I kind of come through relatively clear, and beyond that, I don't want the game sound to be too quiet. All right, we're gonna go for a gargantuan indiscriminate science is my plan here. So we're gonna encore. I just hear the mason jar. Nice. How big do we think this indiscriminate science is gonna be? I'm gonna say this is a 48er. 65. Oh, because of the crit. There we go, and then we get retribution right back up again. I want to put purge on the leper. I think there's an argument for it. But why purge when you can just hew everything away? Now, we'd love for Barristan to pick up a stress pip here. Yeah, you've put in the work for sure. So let's see. This guy's already dead, so let's just... Well, let's slow roll it, because I think getting another hit could be useful. And I think Barristan and Paracelsus are in need. No, wait, it was the leper and Paracelsus are in need of support. Let's see. Yeah, we're not getting to that last stress pip. Oh, excuse me. So take the 50-50. Yeah, I should have her send the mason jars for sure. I will. I'll let her know. Unyielding, but I don't think we have any death's doors here, so. Beast of Burden is just one of those abilities that I think just has a bizarrely high damage range on it. Also, in what world is Barristan going first and Sarmenti all the way back here? Holy cow. How the mighty have fallen. We have a fair amount of caltrops, so I don't mind doing that. It makes it so that when we hit this guy, we have a higher chance of just one-rounding him with the leper. Because we don't get the riposte if we do the 16 damage, which seems very likely. Taunt? Never mind. Oh, we didn't get the... Wow. I thought it was a sure thing. I'm surprised.
Early results are encouraging.
Let me know. I increased the game sound slightly, so let me know how it's landing on your ears now, please. Probably should have magnesium rained there. Oh my gosh. That's uncool. Hopefully I have Encore still on my bar.
Emboldened.
I think they're both just dead, so it's only a matter of if we're going to be able to get the Plague Doctor a heal. Fingers crossed. Good turn order, please. All right, that's pretty good. Might as well get up to as full as we possibly can. I doubt we're going to get offered anything here that's particularly interesting. I don't think we need the mastery, so I'm not going to bother fighting the final fight there. I think there's a lot to lose and not a lot to gain. So I'm probably going to throw away most things anyways. Oh, hold on a second. I saw it now though. Sorry, it did get gobbled up. I apologize for that. I don't think we're not going to need the whittling tools, are we? Actually, we might. That can go. Am I still hanging on to these? I feel like Baldwin's been doing okay with the 40% trinket. We could put kill on extra action. I don't know. I'm having a hard time juggling things right now. But I think I'm just going to let these go. I don't think I'm using these for the final fight. All right. Absolutely rusty. I need to do that as well, because at some point more less awesome people might be here. Oh, and Rusty, sorry I missed your previous message. I'm currently on a PC that needs upgrading desperately. When I was on the East Coast, I was playing on a laptop that I bought so that I'd be able to continue streaming. Sorry I missed that one. All right, what did we pick up? Selfish on Sarmenti, Lazy Eye on Barristan, and Generous on Baldwin. Okay, not bad. Let's see, we'll use... Are we going to bother with this? Just to... It would really only be for the Leper and Paracelsus. I don't think it's causing that much harm. There we go. Let's see what else we have awaiting us in here. You can't take it with you, as a reminder. Calibrating sensor, we already have the other better one than that, so I don't think any of this is interesting, which means all the baubles we're just going to discard. And then it wouldn't be bad to have some milk-soaked linens at the end, I don't think. All right, we need 3 more pips. Is there any way we're getting 3 more pips from anything here? Looks like probably not.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
Book of Creative Insults goes here. Speed Bag probably goes on Sarmenti. We still have 7 mastery. Holy cow.
Just a little taller at the end.
Okay, so I wonder, are quirks that we've locked in immune to wild tea? That's an interesting question. Well, let's roll the dice on it. I'm just curious. Okay, we didn't lose one anyways at all. Let's see. So combat items we're pretty flush with. The Toxic Ichor I don't care about. We have enough blinds for that. So I think we're just kind of good. So let's see. What if anything are we going to upgrade for this last fight? I mean, Withstand isn't a bad one to have. I'm not sure I'm going to put it on my bar, but... And then... Command, why not? Stand fast. And... Razor's Wit. Surprised I didn't upgrade that sooner. Reduce the cooldown on Encore since we're using it, although we may not in the final fight. And then... Incision, just in case disaster strikes on the final fight, which I'm hoping it won't. And I've never used Bash. That's an interesting one. Wait, what's the... I'm going to grab Courageous Abandon here, actually. And the reason is that I think we can swap our order now because we're not relying on Baldwin being in slot 1. So that'll be a fun little experiment. Yeah, so I picked up the Plague Doctor's melee just in case we end up in a situation where the Plague Doctor is the only one left alive and they're in slot 1. They'll still be able to hit things. Okay, what are our current things? So we have a triage kit here. I'm going to swap this to here just in case. Leave the healing salve there, the smoke bomb there, and then I think probably we'll start out with this. And we'll put the War Horn on at the end.